स्वागत है बच्चों आप सभी को हमारे इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो पर। आज हम वीडियो करने वाले हैं मैरिसस लेसन क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स। What is Mauritius? Mauritius is the tiny speck of island situated below the equator on the 20th parallel, some 4,500 kilometers southwest of Mumbai. Name the people of different origin found in Mauritius. The people of different origin found in Mauritius are African, Chinese, Biharis, Dutch, Persians, Tamils, Arab, French, and English, who are referred to as the Bacchanalian Trinity of those days. Why are they called so? The Bacchanalian Trinity are the Dutch and the French and the English, who constantly waged battle for the possession of the island for its spicy and sugar. They are so called because their interest was practical. List out some very musical but unpronounceable name as found by the author. The musical but unpronounceable name found by the author are Turex, Basin, Quaterbaron, Curipay, Prosbele, etc. These were French names which sounded musical. What are the flora and fauna found in Mauritius? The flora found in Mauritius are short and grantal trees in the interior of jungle. The fauna that are found here are bat, monkey, deer, jane, tortoise of Aldabra species. How is nature cruel to the people of the Mauritius? The king cyclone is churned the country for entirely 2 days, flattening everything that stood. It smashed window and doors, teared up the rooftops, uprooted the trees, brought them down on the buildings. Such cyclone strikes Mauritius once in a 15 years. Name some aquatic craters cited by the author. Some of the aquatic craters cited by the author were seashells, crabs, shapeless algae creature traveling in the dark depth, and a school of a fish colored bright lemon yellow with black bars, fishes with hydrospikes all over body, fishes with long tails, fishes with a battered face, and were sighted. Question number 2. Why was it difficult for the author to locate Mauritius in his atlas? It was difficult for the author to locate Mauritius in his atlas because the word atlas he had with him was an old one with many little dots and spikes resulting from weather condition and cockroaches. What is the reason for the people of different countries to settle in the Mauritius? So there are people of different nation in Mauritius. They are all happy to mingle with one another as they have a strange sense of oneself. How does the author explain the absence to practical among the government officials and ministers in Mauritius? The author point out that in the Mauritius, the cabinet minister and other in a high position are assuming assemblies, communities, and go about like ordinary people without protection and security. Moreover, the prime minister lies in a modest looking flat in a busy street lined with a shop and crowding traffic. Give the description of a mountain as given by the author. The beautiful blue mountain do not have the traditional monotonous pyramidal shape. Their outlines are freakish and visuals with seeps and perpendicular drops. The pinpointed peaks have huge boulders standing very furiously on them. How are the people of Mauritius fighting against the cruel jaws of nature? Cyclones and storms are a regular occurrence in Mauritius. The king cyclone strikes once in a 15 year and literally floods the island. But people are used to it, and once the cyclone passes, they rebuild their house, cities, replant the trees. What would be the future of Mauritius as opened by the author? The author is doubtful whether Mauritius would be able to preserve its pristine charm. The entire economy is depend on sugar, and the government is nervous about the country's complete depends on a single On a single common, namely sugar, it is urged to have foreign entrepreneurs start their industries of the island.